gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning.
We are live tonight from Seattle, Washington for the 4th ever WEDF Survivor Series. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice of the WEDF Frank Dog here. We are here in Seattle, Washington. What a show we have lined up for you tonight. 10 huge matches. It's all about survival and the introduction of War Games. The fans are on their feet. They've been waiting all night. We had an explosive kickoff show, crowning new tag team champions and much more. But here we go, kicking things off with perhaps the greatest of all time. John Cena kicked things off on the Survivor Series pre-show, where he got really interrupted by Austin Theory, which turned into an impromptu match, which John Cena, he gave Austin Theory an attitude adjustment for his troubles right before the match, and then Chris Jericho made quick work of Austin Theory. Austin Theory disrespecting John Cena here. Now John Cena, he has not been in action since Battleground, since when Brock Lesnar returned and put John Cena to the announce table and suplexed him a bunch of times. John Cena, like you said earlier tonight at the pre-show, he promises to come back stronger than ever. It's only a matter of time before he gets back in the squared circle. Strong words from the former WEDF champion, World Heavyweight Champion, 3-time WEDF World Champion. Strong words from John Cena, but here we go. We're kicking off our first match of the night, and here comes an old rival of John Cena's for a long time. Here comes Kurt Angle, and he will be leading his team into War Games. Kurt Angle will be competing in his first ever War Games match. He'll be leading Alpha Academy, the new team Angle. Angle's taken note of Chad Gable, Otis, Jason Jordan, and has decided to take them all under his wing as mentorship. But it's gotten the attention of the Maverick Club, who have been feuding with Chad Gable and Otis as of late. And that got Kurt Angle involved with Logan Paul. See Otis and Jason Jordan. Otis trying to hype up Jason Jordan. You got one of the edition of Jason Jordan, because he's been battling some neck injuries ever since before Summerfest. That pretty much means that Chad Gable will be kicking things off for War Games for Team Angle. As all three of these competitors will be locked inside that cage that's about to come down from the rafters. Pretty much every 90 seconds the competitor will be released. And remember, the Alpha Academy and Team Angle have the advantage here in War Games after their victory on the last episode of Raw, when they defeated Mansoor, Rusev, and Drew McIntyre in a six-man tag. That was Chad Gable, Otis, and Jason Jordan. What that means is that the advantage every 90 seconds, the next competitor that will be coming out, the third competitor, will be Team Angle and the Maverick Club, and vice versa. So it could be a 4-on-3 situation before the last Maverick Club member comes out. And that could be detrimental for War Games. The question is, how well can the Maverick Club get along together? Been questionable leadership with Logan Paul. He banished Jinder Mahal due to Jinder not leading the result, and then brought in Mansoor. So this is a huge match to kick off War Games. Survivor Series. And you see the second ring is getting lowered to the ringside area, as well as the steel cage that will be surrounding the two rings. This is going to be an interesting sight to see here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is like none other structure than ever before. We've seen Hell in a Cell, the Elimination Chamber, the steel cage, even if, well, no Punjabi prison, but we've seen it in professional wrestling. And you just got to wonder, what are these superstars thinking here tonight? Heading into a match that they've never competed in before. Team Angle and other members of the Maverick Club will be locked in those cages. We pretty much know who's going to start out this match.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Here we go. As William Regal would say, it's time for War Games. Starting things off for the Maverick Club is the Sinister Scotsman, Drew McIntyre, sword in hand. Not many have said it, but some have realized it. There's been a bit of egos clashing between Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Drew McIntyre was a fan of the previous leadership, and he's not a fan of the current leadership.
Representing the club from Ayr, Scotland, weighing weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre knows he's got to win this match for his team, and you got to wonder the condition that Drew McIntyre will be in when the final competitors will be released. Drew McIntyre looking at the structure. It's got to be wondering what's going through McIntyre's head. As well as this man coming out. The leader of the Alpha Academy, Chad Gable.
Alpha Academy from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Chad Gable telling the fans thank you. People have really said that Chad Gable reminds everyone of a young Kurt Angle. Chad Gable at first approached Kurt Angle when Chad Gable was going to face Daniel Bryan and wanted him to watch him at ringside. See Chad Gable look into this structure, this War Game structure. And every 90 seconds, a competitor will be released, and if someone escapes the cage, they will forfeit the match. I don't think either team wants to forfeit here with high stakes like this on the line. And here we go. This match is underway between Drew McIntyre and Chad Gable, the first competitors of this War Games match. Drew McIntyre trying to unleash an assault on Gable. Chad Gable has Fireman's Carry takeover. And another one. Big neck breaker. Reversal. Oh, Chad Gable just went to into the middle of the rings. And Drew McIntyre knocking down a much smaller Chad Gable with a big right hand. Oh man, what a DDT on the apron area. And Drew McIntyre in control so far in this match. Officially, the match has not begun. Drew McIntyre knows that he's going to be in a 2-on-1 situation. So he's trying to soften up Chad Gable as much as he can. If Chad Gable can hold on and take it even and keep things even with Drew McIntyre, it could be bad news for McIntyre. The clock is kicking down. 3. Who's going to be it? Who's going to come out for Alpha Academy? Oh, it's Chad Gable's longtime partner, Jason Jordan. Chad Gable taking down Drew McIntyre. Remember, weapons are all legal here as Chad Gable's taking the fight to Drew McIntyre. This is not what McIntyre wants right now. This is not the situation he does not want to be in. McIntyre knows that he's trying to fight off Chad Gable as much as he can. And Glasgow Kiss. Glasgow Kiss connects. McIntyre working on Chad Gable, not realizing that Jason Jordan's behind him. Oh, a head right off the lid of the back of that trash can. Trash can getting involved in this match. And now Jason Jordan with those suplexes. He loves to hit those explosive suplexes, that T-bone suplex. And now Alpha Academy are in full control here. McIntyre's in trouble. McIntyre trying to fight off both members of Alpha Academy as the clock kicks down to the next participant. Who's going to represent the Maverick Club? Oh. It's the very interesting Mansoor. He's got a baseball bat. And suplex. Mansoor's got to hurry up and get in the ring because McIntyre's in trouble. Baseball bat interrupted. Oh, Mansoor, I don't know what he was thinking there. He got a little ecstatic there, maybe a little nervous. Oh, baseball bat across the skull. And now McIntyre back in it. McIntyre hit his finish there. Mansoor like a wild man with that baseball bat. And now, things have evened out as the Maverick Club are now in control. What is McIntyre thinking here? Drew, what are you thinking here? Check it, look at, oh my God, what a splash off the top of the steel cage. And the Maverick Club are in full control, knowing that they're going to have to be in a 3-on-2 situation. And here comes Big Otis. Hard Irish whip. Mansoor gets thrown across the ring. And now Gable looking to hit that trifecta German suplexes. Down goes Jason Jordan. Otis got a stop sign. The more competitors there are in this ring, it's going to be hard to call. And now Chad Gable looking to go off the ropes. Otis got a steel chair. Gable's got that baseball bat. McIntyre's in trouble. So far, things looking good for the Alpha Academy. We wait one more member from Maverick Club, two more members from the Maverick Club, and one more from Team Angle. But Ankle Lock, you can't win by tapping out here yet. Mansoor escapes. Now look at Otis. Otis, big splash. Who's gonna? It's Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute, coming out, and the Maverick Club really needs. They really need some momentum here. They need things to turn back in their favor. And they're in full control. Rusev bringing all the weapons, but his team needs them. Oh, look at this. Otis with a strong slam. And Rusev's involved. Rusev's in, but he got caught by our German suplex. Oh, what a clothesline by Chad Gable. Oh, Claymore. Claymore to Chad Gable. Remember the battles they had over the tag team number one contendership, trying to earn a title opportunity against the New Day. Chad Gable held his own against both Rusev and McIntyre. McIntyre's got a table. These competitors have been even in tag team action. But what is McIntyre thinking here? He's no way he's going to suplex Otis through the table. We know it's going to be Kurt Angle. This is a favorable opportunity for Team Angle. You see, Team Angle is in full control. Gable and Jordan are both standing up. McIntyre's to his feet. What is Gable thinking here? Gable, what are you doing? He missed Mansoor, and Kurt Angle's now in the ring. Down goes Jason Jordan. Now Kurt Angle. Go for a trifecta German suplex. There's a German suplex to McIntyre by Otis. McIntyre kept up. Angle with inferior German suplexes to Rusev. And now one to McIntyre's. Mansoor's in trouble on the other side of the ring. On the second ring. And now Angle belly to belly. Her Angle is taking it to Rusev and McIntyre, as well as Otis taking it to McIntyre. Ankle lock to Mansoor. Remember, you can't win by tap out yet. Or maybe they're trying to soften up Mansoor. Another ankle lock. And Logan Paul desperately needs to make it out here for his team. Otis off the second rope. There's a splash. It's a suplex. And here we go. Here we go. War Games has officially begun. And Logan Paul ran into a wall. Suplexes galore by Chad Gable. Down goes Otis. Oh! I think McIntyre just hit a Claymore on Angle. What is Gable thinking here? Ever since Logan Paul's gotten in this match, things have turned the tide for the Maverick Club besides what happened to Mansoor on the other side. What a suplex. Oh, a steel chair to the back of the head of Kurt Angle. Mansoor and Chad Gable. Oh, Angle slam. They're trying to take out Mansoor, but Team Angle on the other side are at a disadvantage. Ankle lock to McIntyre. Ankle lock's locked in. Is McIntyre going to tap? No, Rusev there to break it up. And now look at this. Look at the power of Otis. Chad Gable on the Jason Jordan on the second rope. Look at this world stroke of slam to McIntyre. There's two. And Logan Paul there to break it up. And a boot to Otis. Down goes Kurt Angle. Very well, Jordan and Gable working on Mansoor again. Rusev's got it back. Now Jason Jordan. Oh, McIntyre off the ropes. Right, cover. 1, 2. Angle kicks out at 2. McIntyre with a cover on Otis. Mansoor has suffered a lot in this match. Wait. Brass knuckles all legal. And now into the cover. Jason Jordan is able to kick out. And now, look at the strength of McIntyre. Holy shit. And that Kurt Angle taken out by McIntyre. Mansoor, I don't think he knows where he's at. Wait, cover 1. Angle kicked out at 1. Hard kicks to Chad Gable by Logan Paul. And now all 8 competitors are on one side, on all in one ring. Oh, Logan Paul sent to the other side. German suplex on the chair from Rusev. A lot of German suplexes in this match. And now, oh, right on the stop sign. Mansoor just took out Angle. And now Rusev. Oh, power of a hard right hand to Angle. And Gable broke up that 2, 3, and the Maverick Club is 1. Logan Paul stuck in a punch after Mansoor made the assist of Kurt Angle. And the Maverick Club have pulled off a huge upset. The Maverick Club has just defeated Team Angle thanks to Logan Paul hitting a right hand on Kurt Angle. What the hell? What is going on? There's no way. What the hell happened to Logan Paul? Mansoor's knocked out. What the hell is going on here? McIntyre's out. Here piano play. Rusev is. All the Maverick Club members have been knocked unconscious. Who the hell? What is going on here? This is beyond crazy. Man and Master taking out the Maverick Club.
There you are.
No way. Alexa Bliss? Well, we know before Bray Wyatt passed away, she had some connections to the Eater of Worlds, to the Fiend. Alexa Bliss is here. Is she behind all this madness? I don't know what's going on, but all of the Maverick Club members are knocked out unconscious, and we saw 3 eerie creatures standing over top of them. Fireflies are back, as we have seen the debut of Uncle Howdy, formerly known as Bo Dallas or Bo Wyatt. And I believe these individuals call themselves the Wyatt Six, as the lantern represents the late Bray Wyatt. And what an impact, what a debut these individuals have made here tonight for the ages. Like Bray Wyatt used to do with the lantern. The brother of Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy. They've made their mark. And Alexa Bliss looking on. Guard has changed in the WEDF. He set them free. And now they're here to wreak havoc on the entire WEDF universe. What a statement made. And it looks like this Wyatt Six group set their sights on their first victims, the Maverick Club. Well, we've got to kick things further on here tonight at Survivor Series. I'm still speechless after what happened. Up next, though, is our 2 out of 3 falls match for the WEDF Women's World Championship, as Sasha Banks challenges Lita. This is the rubber match. These two were partners on the last episode of SmackDown, defeating AJ Lee and Nikki Cross thanks to an assist from Paige. Paige's not there to help either woman out. She was there for her own personal interest. Well, nonetheless, Sasha Banks and Lita have made it this far, and some mutual respect here between these two. But Lita says that Sasha Banks' attitude will be her downfall here. First time around, Sasha Banks defeated Lita at Night of Champions Extreme Rules to become the inaugural WWF Women's Champion. Then the title got moved over to Raw following Summerfest, following Charlotte Flair's victory over Sasha Banks at Summerfest. And then a new title was crowned, and Lita became the inaugural Women's Champion after defeating Sasha Banks at Unforgiven. And then Lita had a successful title defense at Battleground against Ember Moon. What's going to give here tonight in this 2 out of 3 falls match? Who's going to be the best woman as this rivalry comes to a head? No hatred, just who's better? Is it the past or is it the present? Lita, a legend in this business. A multiple time women's champion. Will Lita have what it takes to shut up the boss? Or will Sasha Banks take it to the extreme to Lita? This is a clash of 2 eras. There can only be one winner.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts,
Sasha Banks.
And her opponent from Sanford, North Carolina, the WWE Women's World Champion, Lita.
Here we go. This car about to raise the gold up. Sasha Banks and Lita. Here we go. The match is underway. Lita made a return at Battleground. Wait, oh, cover off the bat. And no, Lita countering. 1, 2, and no. Already, both of these women trying to go for quick covers, trying to steal one early. And that would be huge if someone was able to get the first pinfall early on in this match. Now Sasha Banks jumping over, and a drop kick. Sasha Banks maybe a little quicker than Lita. And Lita, she has proven, despite losing the step, that she still can use her head. Oh wait, look at this! A flip bottom there. And only a 1 count there. I think both women are going to have to try to go for quick covers here. Each time there's a cover, it wears them out. Jumping over. Now Lita this time getting the upper hand on Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks defeated Nikki Cross to become the #1 contender for the Women's World title. And now Sasha Banks thrown in the ring. Now Lita, forearm to the face. Wait, Lita's going for a twist of fate early on. And Sasha Banks knows it's coming. She knows Lita very well. Oh wait, going for a roll up. 1. Only a 1 count here. How do you follow up War Games with a 2 out of 3 falls match for the WEDF Women's World title? That's how. Now what is Lita Sasha Banks thinking here? What is the boss thinking here? Oh my! Down goes the champ. In the cover too. Only a 2 count there. Wait, Lita. Surprising Sasha Banks. 1, 2. Only a 2 count there. Reversal. In the corner. And now 1. Only a 1 count there by Sasha Banks. No doubt that Ember Moon is watching this match. One, 2, no. Also, another woman that could be watching is Karma. She defeated Beth Phoenix. Now, Bankrupt. Bankrupt connects and swinging neck breaker. 1, 2. Lita kicks out at 2. Lita thought she had her there, trying to argue with the referee Jessica Carr. Oh wait, Lita going up to the top rope. Sasha Banks doesn't realize that Lita's behind her. And Lita, Hurricane Rana into a cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Now Lita, a couple clotheslines. Called her. Lita trying to get momentum now. Sasha Banks. Oh, Sasha Banks, springboard! Cross body. Into the cover, hook of the leg. 2. Now there's a 2 count by Lita. Oh. Looking for a top block, but Lita saw it coming. Now Lita. Go for the DDT. The Lita DDT out of nowhere. Will this be it? 1, 2. And Lita shocks Sasha Banks by getting the first pinfall. And now Lita going for another pinfall. Trying to win it now. 1, 2. Lita Lita will not retain. So Lita getting the first pinfall of the match is huge. As now, Sasha Banks is at a disadvantage. Remember, there are countouts and disqualifications count in this match. Sasha Banks gets disqualified and counted out. Lita will retain. Oh, what a forearm. Now Lita, tornado DDT. Into the cover. Is Lita going to retain? 2. Sasha Banks showing the resiliency. Sasha Banks still has to fight. Knife has chop. The women's champion. Lita, what's she thinking here? Oh, moonsault! A springboard moonsault. But Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks rolling out of harm's way. If Lita was able to pick up a pinner, that could have been it. Wait, look at this! Sasha Banks just stole Lita's move, the DDT! 1, 2, I know! Imagine if Sasha Banks was able to even things up with Lita's own move. Now Sasha Banks sizing up Lita. What's she going for here? Oh, we saw this against Nikki Cross. Corey flatliner. Is Sasha going to even things out? Yes, she is. And now things are evened up. That's all or nothing now. Who's going to get the second pinfall? Sasha Banks realizing what's going on. She's going up top. Oh, no one home. Lita got out of the way. Lita taking out Sasha with a drop kick. Who has what it takes to get the third pinfall? 1, 2. Sasha kicks out at 2. Everything's on the line for the WEDF Women's World Championship. These two trading blows. Who has something left in the tank? Listen to Sasha Banks now. No, Lita countering. Lita collar after Sasha Banks had a few strikes going in her favor. But Sasha Banks still fighting back. And now wait, Lita. Is she gonna hit it? Push the feet. Is Lita gonna retain? Cover 1, 2. Sasha Banks kicks out at 2. Sasha Banks showing the heart of a champion by not quitting. And rolling to the outside. Maybe trying to regain her breath. But Lita throwing Sasha back into the ring. Lita stomping away at the boss. And Sasha Banks fighting back. Oh, that kick dazed Lita. Irish move in the corner. Hard forearm there to Sasha Banks. And now Lita, low drop kick, taking Sasha Banks out again. And now Lita, maybe looking to end things right now, looking for the Lita salt. Looking for the Lita salt. Can she hit it? No, no one home. No one home. Sasha Banks. She called her. Bank statement. Bank statement. Lita's in the center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Bank statement's locked in. What's Lita gonna do? Can Lita escape this hold? This submission hold? Lita's in trouble. The champ's in trouble. Sasha Banks got a grip on it. Can Lita hold on to the Women's World title? Sasha Banks is putting all the strength she has into this hold. The bank statement fully locked in. Lita, what's she gonna do? Lita's tapped. Lita's tapped. We have a new Women's World Champion. Sasha Banks has done it.
Your winner and the new WWE Women's World Champion,
Sasha Banks, against all odds, has done it. And is now a 2-time Women's World Champion, beholding the Women's World Championship for the first time. What a match these two have had. You gotta give Lita the most respect out there. She gave it her all, but in the end, Sasha Banks proved with hard work and determination and resiliency, she never gave up and became a new Women's World Champion. What a match. Well, now we're about to have a monster ball here, a tag team match. Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe have found a common goal, common ground. They must team up to take out Decay, Abyss and Kane, with Rosemary in tow. We're on our third match of the night.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Charlotte, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
And remember at the King of the Ring tournament, Braun Strowman and Abyss went to war. But Abyss was able to break the ring and be the last man standing here. Now things are different between Braun Strowman and Abyss, as Braun Strowman has brought Samoa Joe with him. Once competing for the No More Contendership for the WEDF Championship, only to be interrupted and ruined by Abyss. Rosemary said it was the rebirth of both Kane and Abyss now.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 300 pounds, the Samoa Joe!
Samoa Joe's been on a huge downfall since losing the WEDF Championship to Dolph Ziggler at Summerfest. He took a month off, and then after Unforgiven, he told Joshua Bishop that he still had the right to the WEDF Championship number one contenders match. It was ruined by Braun Strowman between Samoa Joe and Joshua Bishop, which led to a triple threat match. And then in that triple threat match, Abyss returned and took out Braun Strowman. And Joshua Bishop was able to pin Samoa Joe. And then Samoa Joe took on Kane after the event from Battleground, which Kane got involved in that triple threat match.
And at a combined weight of 673 pounds, Kane and the Monster, Chris, the Dangerous Alliance.
Well, they've promised that WEDF will decay at the hands of these two monsters. Kane returning in old form. Abyss, a very deranged monster, going alongside the Big Red Machine. This is going to be a war. Braun Strowman and Randolph, Kane, and Abyss fall in when they attacked Samoa Joe. They came to an understanding that they must work together. They want to get back in the WWF title hunt. They've got to take down this force known as Kane and Abyss, 2/3 of the Brothers of Destruction. A big boot there. Meanwhile, Joshua Bishop will be competing for the WEDF Championship as he will be challenged by The Undertaker in the main event, or the last match, the SmackDown main event, that is. And Samoa Joe with a headbutt to Abyss. Samoa Joe knows he's got to somehow take these monsters down. But Abyss, he is no ordinary force. He was undefeated for years. The original undefeated monster in WEDF. Or Samoa Joe was undefeated for years. And Samoa Joe, he's been hell for him. He's lost every match after Summerfest. It's many thanks to Abyss and Kane. Once the unstoppable Samoan submission machine, these monsters have tamed Samoa Joe. So far, Braun Strowman has yet to be tagged in here as they are working well together. Kane and Abyss are on Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe with an elbow. Samoa Joe knocking down Kane. And what a boot there. And now, there's that senton, that signature senton there. This could be the opening of Samoa Joe needs a Rosemary getting involved, distracting Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe cannot let Rosemary get in his head. Looking for a tombstone, no. And look at Samoa Joe with the Samoan strikes there. And now, tag to Braun Strowman. Here comes the monster. He struck fear in both Kane and Abyss. Oh my! Like a locomotive, like a freight train there, taking out Kane. And now Abyss getting involved. Braun Strowman cuts him off with the pass. And now Braun Strowman, look out! Here he comes. Braun Strowman taking out both monsters. Many could argue that Braun Strowman is the monster among monsters, taking out Abyss and Kane single-handedly. Braun Strowman, I don't know, he's in La La Land right now. Kane with some hard right hands and looking for a sidewalk slam. Braun Strowman Too strong, 385 pounds. Knocking down Kane. And Kane. Oh, Braun Strowman wants Abyss. Here we go. Earth is going to shake when these two, after these two get done with each other. Now Braun Strowman bouncing off the rope. Braun Strowman knocking down Abyss. Hard clothesline. Braun Strowman put everything into that clothesline to take Abyss down. And Abyss is not an easy man to take out. And now Braun Strowman again. Look at the strength of Strowman with one arm. That's 370 pounds. And now Strowman into the cover. One. Oh, it's going to take a lot more to put Abyss down for the count. And Strowman looking for a slam. No, Abyss using his weight, shifting his weight. And now look at Abyss. Look at this strength. A choke slam. What a choke slam. One and only a 1 count. And Braun Strowman rolling to the outside. And these monsters, it's gonna, I don't know what's it gonna take to take any of these men down. This match should have ended up being no disqualification, no countouts. Oh, what a knife edge chop. Abyss going back to season 2 days, going off the top rope. And now Black Hole Slam. Black Hole Slam. And Samoa Joe breaks it up. But Abyss taking out Joe. And now, Black Hole Slam to Samoa Joe. And now, Samoa Joe thrown outside. And now look at Strowman. Strowman looking to choke Abyss out. Abyss fighting for his life there. Strowman had that chokehold in there. And now, look at this backbreaker there. Braun Strowman. Now Braun Strowman is in trouble. Abyss is taking apart the turnbuckle pad, but in that time, Samoa Joe got the tag in. Another senton. Charles Robinson trying to fix it. Oh my! And Abyss, just like that, has turned the tide again. But reversal. Samoa Joe, Samoan drop. Hook in the leg. 1. And again, only a 1 count. I don't think there's been a 2 count here in this match yet. Now tagged with the big red machine, Kane. Haven't seen much interaction between Kane and Strowman yet. Big uppercut. Now Kane with those elbows. Now Kane. Oh, he just realized that Samoa Joe's trying to crawl to Braun Strowman. Leg drop to the back of the head. Kane realized that he can't afford to have Joe tag into Strowman. But Strowman's, you know, the way Strowman's been dominating has been ridiculous. Oh my! And now a tag to Abyss. They do not want Strowman in this ring. Samoa Joe, he's a force. It's going to take a lot to put him down, but Strowman's just on a different level. And again, going after that turnbuckle pad. Samoa Joe getting an elbow up. Kane, Samoa Joe trying to fight a 2-on-1 situation. Down goes Kane. But Abyss right behind him. Oh, Samoa Joe fighting out of it. And now Samoa Joe. Uranagi! Uranagi to the Monster Abyss! 2! We got a 2 count! No! We have a 2 count! And finally got a 2 count on Abyss! And that's saying something! Samoa Joe now, maybe looking for the Russell Buster. No! Abyss kicks him away. And Abyss with a big boot. Knocking Samoa Joe halfway across the ring. And what's the best thinking here? No! Samoa Joe blocking it. Samoa Joe's having a second wind here. And again, the Biz catching Joe, just threw him in midair. And Strowman is desperately needing a tag. He desperately wants to get in here. But Kane and the Biz have dissected Samoa Joe. They're trying to make sure there's nothing left of Samoa Joe. They know that's it's gonna take a lot to take out Samoa Joe. And now Kane getting in the ring. What is Kane thinking here? Referee counting. Hey, Kane! Sidewalk slam! Kane just took out the referee and the Biz. Oh, fire! What the hell? They just throw a fireball in Samoa Joe's face. Samoa Joe can't see. Joe can't see, and now referee's taken out of the equation. It's all game here for Abyss. Samoa Joe is in trouble here. Oh no. No. No, come on, no. Throw the announce table. Referee didn't see a thing. And Joe's done for. A fireball by Abyss and a chokeslam through the announce table. That's gotta be it. Into the cover, 1. There's 2. Braun Strowman breaks it up. I'm not sure if Joe was gonna get the shoulder up here. Abyss has completely destroyed Samoa Joe. I'm not sure if Joe has anything left. Now Kane may be looking to pick up the scraps. Samoa Joe though fighting back. Samoa Joe having some fight. Samoa Joe's got to get a bit until Strowman somehow, and that big boot is not going to help him out at all. Oh no. Kane looking to maybe finish it off. No! Chokeslam block. But Kane catching him with a DDT. Samoa Joe, I don't know how he's standing up right now. And now a sidewalk slam. Samoa Joe trying to squirm out of it. I don't think Joe has anything left. Cover 1, 2. Samoa Joe kicks out of 2. This man went to war with Goldberg at WrestleMania 3. He went to war with Triple H, Edge, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Edge, CM Punk. The very best WEDF has to offer. Looking for another chokeslam. No. Samoa Joe somehow has some fight. He might be held together by rubber bands and paper clips. But Samoa Joe is not giving up. Second wind, running out maybe pure adrenaline. Now a tag to Braun Strowman. A tag that Joe desperately needed. And now, looking for a power slam. No, Kane blocking it. Looking for a choke slam. Braun Strowman blocks. And now Braun Strowman, what's he thinking here? Oh my, look at this, throw the Strowman. Hooks the leg. Will this be it for Kane? 1. There's 2. Abyss breaks it up. And Braun Strowman. Look at this. Braun Strowman's got Abyss up. Running power slam. But Kane. Oh, Rosemary with a distraction. Now, go for a choke slam. Strowman again blocks it. Look at this locomotive. Oh, Kane sat up. Kane sat up. Kane sat up. Now what's going to happen? And now Kane maybe getting the second win. Now goes Strowman. What a clothesline. And now a tag to Abyss. What is Abyss thinking here? Abyss is going up top again. He's calling Strowman to his feet. Abyss with an act. No, Braun Strowman blocks. Hard clothesline. And now Strowman sizing Abyss up. Maybe looking to hit the end here. Going for a power snow. Whip in the corner. And Abyss. Oh, no one home there. Tag to Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe's ready to get back in the ring after that fireball. And Samoa Joe's ready to unleash some hell. Samoa Joe somehow recovered. And now he's taking it to the Monster Abyss. Oh, how is Samoa Joe doing this? These suplexes. Trifecta suplexes. 1, 2, and Kane breaks it up. And Samoa Joe trying to take out Kane. Sidewalk slam to the Big Red Machine. Samoa Joe says, I'm going to do it myself here. Samoa drop again to Kane. Well, wait. Abyss is back in. Abyss is back in. Down goes Kane to the outside. But now Abyss catching Joe. Choke slam. Send him to hell. 1, 2. Strowman breaks it up. Strowman got in the ring and broke that up. I don't know how he broke that up. Wait, Samoa Joe! Somehow! Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch! Where the hell did that come from? Coquina clutch! Out of nowhere! It's like Samoa Joe just got a second sign of life. I don't know how. After all the hell Abyss and Kane put him through. But he's going to be able to choke out the monster. He's choked at many before, but he can't do it to Abyss. And just like that now, Kane's back in. Somehow Abyss was able to escape the Coquina clutch. Whip in the corner. Oh, and a big elbow. Completely dissecting Samoa Joe. Now Kane again. Look at this. Look at the strength of Kane with one arm. That's 300 pounds. Now Kane, what is Kane thinking here? Kane going up to the top rope. Samoa Joe's in trouble. Joe's in trouble. Kane, clothesline off the top rope. This is the signal of the end. Wait, Braun Strowman! Braun Strowman with the right hand. And Kane, that might have ticked him off. But Kane still hanging to Samoa Joe. Tag. Samoa Joe really needs to get to Strowman. He's trying. And now Kane and Abyss are in the ring. And now Abyss looking to end it. Rest in peace, Samoa Joe. No, Abyss can't. He can't capitalize. Abyss crawling to the cover. Cover 1, 2. Joe kicks out again. Abyss usually crosses the arms for the cover, but he couldn't quite make the pinfall in time, and maybe that saved Samoa Joe. But Samoa Joe crawling. He got Strowman. Strowman's tagged in again. Braun Strowman, the first man. They've done everything they can to kill Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe still was able to get a tag. And now Braun Strowman is so fresh. Oh no, look at this. Look at the strength. One-handed choke slam. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kane kicks out at 2. I don't know what they're going to have to do. Kane rolling to the outside. At this point, there's got to be some frustration here. They don't know what's going to take to put anyone away. Braun Strowman looking for a power slam. He's got Kane up. Can he capitalize? No! Kane with a chop block. Can Kane hit a choke slam on Strowman? No! Strowman blocks again. Irish whipping. Samoa Joe with a cheap shot. Assault on Kane. And now, I don't know if that's wise attacking Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe wants back in again. Samoa Joe wants back in again. There goes Abyss. And now, Samoa Joe. He's got Kane up. Does Joe have anything left? Can he do it? Muscle Buster connects. Down goes Abyss. And now Samoa Joe gets the tag to Braun Strowman. And now Braun Strowman, Abyss is out. Abyss is out. Braun Strowman, running power slam to Kane. Running power slam to Kane. Will this be at 1? There's 2. It's over. What a war. We're talking about war games. This was a war. I don't know how Samoa Joe survived everything he went through. But Samoa Joe and Braun Strowman have done it. They've defied all odds and have taken out Decay. I don't know how they did it, but they somehow slay these two monsters. What a war. But you gotta think, what's going to be the condition of these 4 men after this? Oh wait, what is Abyss doing? What is Abyss doing? He's got Kane up. Hey! Abyss is attacking Kane! What the hell is this? Rosemary's telling him to do it! She's clapping him on! What the hell is this about? They just formed an alliance! And now Abyss trying to break the arm of Kane! These monsters were united at Summerfest, and then tonight. Oh my gosh! And now Abyss is about to throw chokeslam. Oh, Kane, he sat up. Kane sat up. Ow! And Kane, make a turn, like Abyss pay no. These two monsters have imploded! And now, Black Hole Slam! And Abyss is not done with Kane. Oh no! Oh no! Tombstone Pile Driver! Abyss has snapped! Rosemary is saying this is the rebirth we want. It looks like Kane is not a part of Decay anymore.
Here is your winner, the Monster,
Abyss has become unhinged again. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless after that war. Abyss and Kane have imploded after that war. But let's go on to other matters. It's time for our traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match. It's Team Mark Henry, LA Knight, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens against Team Keith Lee, Sami Zayn, Ricochet, and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
In the fields of bodies burning.
All hell broke loose on the last episode of Raw, which led to this War Games match. Elimination match.
Introducing first, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
The prize fighter, Kevin Owens, has called out Cody Rhodes, telling him he's no American Nightmare, he's an American fraud. He's made his target after him, and LA Knight made his debut in that Battle Royal, got eliminated by Ricochet. He quickly made Ricochet a target.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
These two select to make a statement in the pecking order of WEDF Raw. Here comes a man that came through the ranks of WEDF NXT. Got dodged by Sami Zayn. Made Sami Zayn a target. Roode even competed for the United States Championship in a triple threat match. Following Sami Zayn is Smokey. Bobby Roode, or Robert Roode, whatever you want to call him, feels like he is lacking something. That's validation.
And from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 397 pounds, the strongman, Mark Henry.
Here comes the world's strongest monster, Mark Henry. Mark Henry caught the attention of Keith Lee making his rounds on WEDF Raw. Mark Henry said, there's only room for one monster in WEDF. It's all gonna come to a head. With these two monsters. Something's gotta give here. Mark Henry, the team captain. They were informed on the last episode of Raw by The Miz on Miz TV, which all hell broke loose there. Of the Mark Henry versus Team Keith Lee match. There comes the underdog from the underground.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn had his issues, of course, with the aforementioned Bobby Roode. He also had issues with Kevin Owens. Here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He says he wants to do it for his dad. He wants to become a WEDF World Champion. made a statement. He even defeated AJ Styles on a match on WEDF Raw. Tried to stand up for Zack Star.
Representing the Brotherhood from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Rhodes making his way down to the ring as well. Here comes Flash in the Pan. One of the most electrifying superstars. Here comes Ricochet. Very acrobatic, very athletic.
Weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
Ricochet making his way down to the ring. Here comes the team captain.
And from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 354 pounds, Keith
Lee making his way down to the ring. Team captain. He's been on quite an impact here, making his debut on Raw. Keith Lee looking to make a statement here tonight as his team. It's going to be a war as well. Hands are on the feet, waiting for the bell to ring. And now, this match is officially underway. Sami Zayn going after old rival Kevin Owens. These two had their rounds in the old WEDF NXT. Tag over to Cody Rhodes, Bobby Roode. Oh, wow. Tag now. So, LA Knight. Cody Rhodes going at it. Now Cody Rhodes looking for the Cody cutter off the top rope. And crash and burn. And now LA Knight trying to have Cody in a headlock. Cody was fighting out of it. And now Ricochet's in. This is what we wanted to see. LA Knight's put up for shut-up time. Here comes Ricochet. These two had a brawl backstage on the last episode of Raw. And Ricochet was the super kick. And now Ricochet going up top. Ricochet looking to end this. LA Knight early. No! Shooting star press. No one home. And LA Knight caught him. BFT. The BFT connects. And LA Knight, is he about to put Ricochet away? 3.
has been eliminated.
LA Knight in shocking fashion put away Ricochet. Ricochet got a little too overzealous. Missed that shooting star press, and LA Knight quickly hit the BFT. And now Keith Lee. Look at Keith Lee running power slam. LA Knight whipping the corner. LA Knight quickly trying to take away Keith Lee. This is what we've been waiting for. Mark Henry on the last episode of Raw stood tall, taking out Cody Rhodes and Keith Lee. Take out Keith Lee with 2 world's strongest slams. Tagging out with Sami Zayn as Keith Lee's team is on a 4-on-3 disadvantage. Thanks to the shocking quick elimination of Ricochet. Sami Zayn is going against the 400-pound monster, and Keith Lee doing whatever he can to try to assist Sami Zayn here. Mark Henry with a big headbutt. That's what Sami Zayn needs right here. That's not what he wants. Mark Henry, 400 pounds in the corner. And now Bobby Roode want to pick up the scraps here on Sami Zayn. Looking for a glorious DDT. No, Sami Zayn blocked. Now Sami Zayn looking for, no! A thunder bomb, no one home. And Roode with a spine buster. There's 1, 2. Cody Rhodes didn't break it up. Sami Zayn able to kick out at 2 there. But look at Roode. Take out Cody Rhodes. And Roode tagging in LA Knight. He thought about tagging in Mark Henry. Mark Henry said, tag in LA Knight. It's all y'all. And Sami Zayn's in trouble. And LA Knight elbow connects. There's 1. Keith Lee, the captain, breaks it up. Sami Zayn back to his feet. LA Knight trying to take his attention to Keith Lee, taking his eyes on Sami Zayn. And now a tag to Cody Rhodes. And now, that's done 2 elbows to the face. And Cody Rhodes says it was his brother Goldust, who's no doubt watching this match. They've not seen Goldust since Battleground. Down goes Mark Henry. LA Knight to his feet. LA Knight not know where he's at. Cody Rhodes hit his pedigree. A pedigree. There's 1, 2. LA Knight's been eliminated. And now Bobby Roode out of nowhere. Glorious DDT. Out of nowhere, glorious DDT to Cody Rhodes, and Kevin Owens, he wants in. He wants to finish up the scraps. Kevin Owens says, I want Cody Rhodes to myself. He wants to prove that American fraud wrong, he says. Stunner to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is out after that glorious DDT and a stunner, and that was Keith Lee and Sami Zayn. And now Owens hooks the leg. 1, 2. Cody Rhodes is eliminated. But wait, Keith Lee. Spirit bomb. Spirit bomb. Cover 1, 2. Bobby Roode breaks it up. Kevin Owens will be down and out, but Bobby Roode saved the match for his team. Saves a potential 2-on-2 situation. Now it's 3-on-2. And Kevin Owens looking for a belly to belly. No, Keith Lee too strong, too big. Wow, Kevin Owens gets the knees up. Now Kevin Owens, what's Owens thinking here? Drop kick, down goes the big man. Kevin Owens is actually taking it to Keith Lee, unlike any other man has before. Bobby Roode's involved now. And Bobby Roode quickly got caught by Keith Lee. And now tagged to Sami Zayn. Now these two rivals going at it. Sami Zayn looking for that T-bone suplex into the corner. Down goes Kevin Owens. Look like he's trying to take out Mark Henry as well. Mark Henry, a big man to take out. Big obstacle to take out. And Sami Zayn. Haluva kick! Down goes Mark Henry. Kevin Owens down. Again. Sami Zayn. Is he going to do it? Can Sami Zayn eliminate Bobby Roode? 2. Bobby Roode's eliminated. And now Mark Henry's involved back in. Oh man, Sami Zayn. I don't know if he had that Haluva kick took a lot out of him. Run into a brick wall. Oh, 400-pound splash. Down goes Keith Lee. And now Mark Henry. I don't know, he's striking there. Mark Henry made a little dazed as well. He's taking quite a few shots to the ribcage. Sami Zayn trying to fight off Mark Henry, run into a wall. He can't knock down Mark Henry. He's going to have to do more than that. And Mark Henry with the clothesline. And now Kevin Owens wants to finish his old rival, Sami Zayn, off for good. Sami Zayn's dazed. Kevin Owens says, "You're mine, Sami." Looking for a stunner. No! No one home. And Sami Zayn with the drop kick. Mark Henry standing in disbelief at what Sami Zayn's doing here. And Sami Zayn T-bone to Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn telling Kevin Owens to get up. It's over now. A little jealousy ending here. Haluva kick. And Sami Zayn hooking the leg. 1, 2. Kevin Owens is eliminated. And now we're down to 2-on-1 for the first time in this match. Team Keith Lee is in control. And Mark Henry and Sami Zayn. Mark Henry getting called up by Sami Zayn. Not a good idea to be talking press to Mark Henry. Big headbutt. Sami Zayn maybe paying the price for talking trash to Mark Henry, the world's strongest monster. Maybe looking to induct Sami Zayn to the Hall of Fame. Keith Lee, I think he just collapsed off the apron there. Keith Lee struggling with some issues as well. Mark Henry, world's strongest slam. And Mark Henry crawling into the cover. There's 1, 2, and 3. Somehow Mark Henry was able to cover Sami Zayn, and now we're down to 2. We're down to Keith Lee and Mark Henry. These two behemoths going at it. Who's the alpha male? Who's the king of the jungle? Who's the true silverback? Who's the top big man? DDT. And now Keith Lee with a big chop. Mark Henry reversing. Oh, no one home off the splash. Keith Lee. Whipping Mark Henry into the corner again. Oh, don't tell me he's going to try to pounce Mark Henry. Don't tell me he's going to do it. Can he do it? Oh my God, he pounced him. Keith Lee now. Looking for the Spirit Bomb. No, Mark Henry overpowering Keith Lee. Mark Henry, maybe too big, too strong. I don't know if Keith Lee can do it. World's strongest slam. No! Keith Lee gets out of it. Holy shit, he's got him up! Spirit Bomb! No freaking way! 1, 2. Mark Henry's done. Keith Lee has done it.
Here are your winners.
Keith Lee's team has pulled up all the odds and has defeated Team Mark Henry here tonight at Survivor Series. What a victory here tonight. Well, so far, what a Survivor Series we have here. But up next, the returning Bobby Lashley takes on Finn Balor. Finn Balor made the challenge to the now self-proclaimed almighty Bobby Lashley. What's going to give here tonight is Bobby Lashley's made a statement. He joined forces with MVP and Shelton Benjamin to form the Hurt Business. They're looking to hurt people, and they're looking to make their first pick to be Finn Balor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Here comes the man who's looking to save professional wrestling. He got that victory over CM Punk as the Demon at Summerfest, but prior to Summerfest, Finn Balor channeled that inner demon again as him and Bobby Lashley defeated Evolution's Triple H and Randy Orton at Return of the Beast. And then Bobby Lashley lost to Triple H at Summerfest. Finn Balor, on the other hand, took Dolph Ziggler to the absolute limit at Unforgiven. And then Finn Balor's been competing against the likes of Seth freaking Rollins, Shelton Benjamin. And following the Shelton Benjamin victory, out comes Bobby Lashley out of nowhere. Now, last episode of SmackDown, it was revealed that a few weeks ago that Bobby Lashley aligned himself with Finn Balor. With Bobby Lashley aligned himself with MVP in the Hurt Business. And they're looking to hurt people. This is the Bobby Lashley that Triple H wanted all along. Finn Balor's not going to take this too kindly, though. Finn Balor also took back the challenge of R-Truth. There's a lot to say here, ladies and gentlemen. Finn Balor, he's in for a fight here tonight.
And his opponent, representing the Hurt Business from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Calls himself the almighty Bobby Lashley. What has MVP woken up? Is this the return to season 1 form of Bobby Lashley, where he was a destructive force? Where he took it to the Big Red Machine Kane at WrestleMania 1. The same Bobby Lashley that almost won the WEDF Championship inside the Elimination Chamber against Kurt Angle in season 2. Former Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley. Here we go. This match is underway. Also former tag team champions with Brock Lesnar. They call themselves the next big deal. They battle Batista and Goldberg. Finn Balor trying to go after Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley with a big elbow. Finn Balor wanted Bobby Lashley. He gets him here tonight. I don't know what Finn Balor signed up for. I feel like Finn Balor should have waited a little bit longer. Look at Lashley. Look at the strength of Bobby Lashley. What a belly-to-belly throw. Bobby Lashley actually quit and was humiliated by Wade Barrett before he took a hiatus from WEDF. And now Lashley, this is a different Lashley that I've not seen before. This is the motivated, more dangerous Bobby Lashley. MVP hyping him up as the Almighty. Bobby Lashley, and there's a snap suplex quickly into the cover. One, there's two. So far, Bobby Lashley has completely dominated Finn Balor. And now look at Lashley. Look at the strength. Unmatched power. Look at this. Delay vertical suplex with one arm. Now Lashley taunting Finn Balor. Maybe Lashley felt like he was overshadowed by Finn Balor at Return of the Beast, where Finn Balor single-handedly did take care of Evolution as the Demon. And now Lashley, another belly-to-belly throw. And now Lashley into the cover. 1, 2. Finn Balor kicks out at 2. Finn Balor trying to roll out of the way. And Lashley just like that again, a clothesline. Finn Balor struggling to get to his feet. And now Lashley bouncing off the ropes. No! Finn Balor hung the ropes up. Lashley sent to the outside. And this could be the opening Finn Balor needs. Front flips to the outside. Finn Balor not done. Finn Balor looking to hit it again. Another one. This is the opening Finn Balor needed. He used Lashley's momentum against him. Off the steel steps. The referee telling MVP and Shelton Benjamin not to get involved here. And Finn Balor maybe regaining momentum for himself. Now Finn Balor going up top. Oh, Lashley caught him. A boot. But it only rocked Finn Balor. Power slam, no. Finn Balor taking another leg of Lashley. Maybe trying to take the big man down. A drop kick to the back. An elbow drop. Keeping the Almighty, trying to keep him down. Trying to keep this big force of nature. Made a stone down. Drop kick off the second rope. Hooks the leg. 1. Oh, only a 1 count. That's going to have to take a lot more to put Lashley away. I think Finn Balor knows it. Elbow drop. Now Lashley, there's a scoop slam. He was looking to hit that earlier, but Finn Balor countered earlier into that chop block. Now Lashley, just like that, has regained control. No, Finn Balor got the knees up. And a drop kick to the knee. But now the Hurt Business trying to distract Finn Balor. MVP has a choice of words for Finn Balor. And now Lashley, look at this. Look for that backbreaker. No, Finn Balor uses his weight to counter to a sling blade, it looked like. Hard forearm, another one. And now Balor. Low drop kick. Finn Balor. Pele kick. Finn Balor is rolling now. 1, 2. No. Finn Balor is keeping on the offensive. And Lashley countering. And Lashley just like that hits a power slam. Covering at 1. There's 2. Balor kicks out at 2. Balor drop kick, rocking Lashley into the corner. And now Balor. Another drop kick. Into the cover as MVP looking on, a little frustrated there. Lashley kicks out at 2. Now Finn Balor has regained control. Finn Balor not quitting, not backing down. Sling blade. Oh, Lashley got to his feet. Look at Balor's going to go for the coup de grace. Lashley quickly getting to his feet. And Lashley's fired up. And Lashley with a clothesline. Finn Balor trying to regain himself, trying to regain composure. It's hard to do against Lashley. Balor, sling blade again. Rolling over. Look at this. This Finn Balor is something else. Now Finn Balor looking to choke out Bobby Lashley. Using some dirty tactics here. And MVP not liking that. He's telling Finn Balor, what are you doing here? Finn Balor though. Oh! Lashley blocked whatever Balor was going for. Oh, flatliner. Lashley, just like that, has regained control. And now Lashley one-handed spinebuster. What power! Lashley is bringing 2. Finn Balor kicks out again. Now Lashley. What is Lashley thinking here? Oh! Balor with a slap. Now Balor. There it is. Will this put Lashley away? There's 1, 2. Lashley kicks out at 2. And Bobby Lashley's right back to his feet. Lashley right back to his feet. Hit that swinging neck breaker. And now Lashley. Oh my. Oh, Lashley maybe setting up for the end. No, Balor trying to will himself to his feet. These two going at it. Lashley with the right hand. Finn Balor with a low kick. Lashley with a kick to the gut. Now Lashley. Balor's in the corner. Balor's in trouble. Oh, and an elbow. Now Bobby Lashley maybe looking to hit. Can he hit it? The Dominator. The Dominator connects. There's 1, 2. And again Balor kicks out at 2. I don't know what Lashley's got to do. Lashley's a little frustrated here. Oh, he's cornering him. Lashley stalking Finn Balor. Maybe looking to hit the spear for the win. Finn Balor countered with a DDT. But again, MVP getting involved before Finn Balor can capitalize on Lashley rolling outside the ring wisely. The MVP still distracting Finn Balor as well as Shelton Benjamin. Balor doesn't realize that Lashley's back to his feet. Lashley with the clothesline. And now Bobby Lashley looking for a power slam. No, Finn Balor with a chop block. Finn Balor maybe look pull like I would say an upset here. And now Balor got Lashley into the corner. Now Balor looking to go for the drop zone. Does Finn Balor have anything left? Can he hit the coup de grace? Coup de grace, no! Balor into the spear, but got caught by a spear. And Lashley, he's not done. Lashley's not done. Another spear. Lashley, he's looking to finish off with a third spear. A third spear. What a statement. 1, 2, 3. Complete domination by the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
MVP cheering on Bobby Lashley. Lashley has made a statement. The locker room's got to be put on notice after that. CM Punk, Roman, Paul Heyman. CM Punk did create the Shield. Wow. Roman Reigns taking exception to Punk's words. CM Punk has made quite the stir since returning, getting ahead of Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, as well as Joshua Bishop. But up next, the WEDF United States Championship is on the line as Smokey defends against perhaps his toughest challenger yet, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And what happened earlier tonight with the Bullet Club winning the tag team titles is AJ Styles next, as the Bullet Club looking to claim 3/4 of the gold on Raw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Undisputed Pro Wrestling United States Championship.
Well, here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. And AJ Styles will be challenging Smokey for the WEDF United States Championship tonight at Survivor Series, as AJ Styles looks to claim what looks to be his first ever taste of singles gold here in WEDF. He was a former WEDF Tag Team Champion with Zack Starr before betraying Zack Starr at Summerfest. And also was United Champions Extreme Rules to the Usos. And they lost to the Shield actually at Last Resort 4. failed to beat the Usos and United States Supreme Rules for the World Tag Team Conference. AJ Styles, he is hell-bent on proving that he is a main eventer, that he made the right decision by stabbing Zack Starr in the back, going up with Gallows and Anderson. He's got a tough test in front of him. Because this man, Smokey, he has been on a roll since winning the United States Championship from Kevin Owens at WEDF Summerfest. Smokey was able to retain on episode 372 Raw against Sami Zayn, thanks to Bobby Roode, but he was doing really well against Sami Zayn. And Smokey defeated Matt Morgan on episode 374 Raw. This thing, Smokey's come a long way. Defeated Bobby Roode on 376 Raw. Smokey, last time at Survivor Series, lost a 2 out of 3 falls match to Cody Rhodes for the WEDF Intercontinental Championship. Smokey was supposed to face AJ Styles actually on episode 378 Raw, but AJ Styles believed that he was above facing Smokey. Smokey's been on quite a roll though, retaining against Sami Zayn and Bobby Roode on an episode of United.
Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And his opponent from Mobile, Alabama, weighing in at 256 pounds, the WWE Undisputed Pro Wrestling United States Champion, Smokey!
Smokey even took the world champion Daniel Bryan to the limit on episode 382 Raw in a champion versus champion match. Smokey has no doubt been a fighting champion. At Battleground, Smokey also retained over Logan Paul to retain the United States Championship. The referee holds that title high. AJ Styles won a 4-man battle royal involving Zack Starr, LA Knight, Ricochet on episode 388 Raw. And Smokey going right to work on AJ Styles. As I was saying, oh Smokey, look at this, wasting no time taking the fight to AJ Styles. You can tell that Smokey does not respect or like AJ Styles, especially after what he's done. Smokey does not want to be a stepping stone. Smokey retained against Logan Paul and defeated Jinder Mahal on episode 388 Raw. Defeated Austin Theory on episode 31 of United. Then defeated Matt Icon on episode 390 Raw in a one hell of a match. Oh, Smokey, cover right now. Only a 1 count. And then Smokey on the last episode of Raw was actually in a losing effort in a 6-man tag. Remember, him and the New Day actually lost against the Maverick Club on the New Year's Eve edition of Flame. Smokey has not done well in the tag matches, but when the time is right, when the lights matter most, he's been a fighting champion. Albeit Smokey has not been pinned in those matches. Hit throw there by AJ Styles. And AJ Styles with a small package. And now Smokey trying to block the neckbreaker attempt there by AJ Styles. Smokey overpowering AJ Styles. Smokey has a 40-pound weight advantage on AJ Styles. And Smokey with a hard right hand. Smokey's been wanting to prove this United States Championship reign is no fluke. He's a fighting champion, and he wants to become a main eventer himself. He wants to prove that he can hang with WEDF's best. He's come up short, like against the big names such as John Cena, and there's a flat right there, Goldberg, Daniel Bryan. But Smokey's trying to gain confidence within himself, working harder every night. And a victory over AJ Styles will mean a lot too, because AJ Styles actually defeated John Cena early this season on an anniversary show. And AJ Styles with those hip arm drags, and now going for the calf crusher, but Smokey too close to the ropes. And Smokey now with the Luther's press, going for that brawling atmosphere. And now can he hit it this time? It's the yaw and elbow. Second time's the charm. Smokey hooks the leg on AJ. There's 1, 2, as that referee has been tormented for years by Danny Jackpot and company. Suspect and Matt Eichhorn and Zack Starr. Even Logan Paul getting his hands on the referee. AJ Styles looking for that moonsault into the DDT. And AJ Styles now going for the cover. 2. Only a 2 count there. AJ Styles is going to have to do a lot to take out Smokey. Smokey has been, no doubt, a fighting champion. Kane over Kevin Owens at Unforgiven and a last man standing match. Now Smokey, what's he going for here? Looking for a suplex perhaps, but AJ Styles blocking it. AJ Styles believes he's been eluded main event opportunities for years, but in WEDF thanks to his teaming up with Zack Starr. But they made that choice because they found a common ground. They wanted to prove to themselves that, oh my, what a clothesline. Both of them wanted to prove that they wanted to make their names known. They felt disrespected together. Defeated with the likes of Black Dynamite and the New Age Outlaws. And defeated Rated RKO at WrestleMania to win those WWF Tag Team titles. AJ blocks another attempt by Smokey. Now AJ Styles rolling Smokey over for the calf crusher. Calf crusher locked in center of the ring. Smokey, what's Smokey gonna do? This is a submission move. This title could change hands off pinfall and submission. As Smokey is trying to fight the pain, he's trying to find a way to maybe counter. Smokey's in trouble. Smokey able to elbow AJ Styles in the back. Now Smokey looking for the SKO. No one home there. But AJ Styles got Smokey up a fireman's carry. There it is. That backbreaker. There's 1, 2, and only a 2 count. And AJ Styles has the United States Champion blocked right now. Oh no. Before I say that, Smokey just counters. And now Smokey again with those rights and lefts in the corner to the phenomenal AJ Styles. And now Smokey going for the Alabama Slam. Alabama Slam connects. There's 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Smokey trying to reel himself in here. And just knows some knife edge chops. Smokey with a spine buster, the signature spine buster. 1, there's 2. Only a 2 count. Last time at Survivor Series, it was supposed to be the New Age Outlaws versus the Dream Team. That's when AJ Styles and Zack Starr were teaming up. AJ Styles is going to be mad that I keep mentioning the Dream Team. Oh, is an enziguri. Then Smokey losing that 2 out of 3 falls match. Smokey finally overcame Cody Rhodes. Before losing that Intercontinental Championship to Duke Ammons at the Royal Rumble. Smokey's held that United States Championship a lot longer. He covered 2 in the Intercontinental title, and then his first reign as United States Champion. Smokey's been trying to avenge that, lost to Bret Michaels at Collision 2. A lot of history, animosity, and a lot of proven points Smokey wants to do. Now Smokey countering the clothesline. Smokey running off. Oh, hits another clothesline, flipping AJ Styles inside out, and Smokey going up top. Maybe trying to go for the acid splash. Acid splash connects. Is Smokey gonna retain? Where's 1, 2? AJ Styles kicks out at 2. Smokey is only, wait, what? 2? Only a 2 count there. This is actually AJ Styles, to my knowledge, his first Survivor Series appearance in WEDF. AJ Styles to the outside. And this is Smokey's, I believe, only second appearance. As far as AJ Styles thought about getting a weapon there. He realized he can't use a weapon. Might have been goading Smokey in there. AJ Styles might have been goading Smokey into getting a weapon. Oh, it backfired. But oh, forearm no one home there. Oh, Smokey with the acid to the face. First referee didn't call for a disqualification. Being a little bit lenient here. Look for the shatterproof, but no AJ Styles counters. And AJ Styles out with a Pele kick. AJ Styles hanging Smokey up. And now AJ Styles, Springboard 450. This is Smokey was about to get up. Smokey was not able to get out of the way, and AJ Styles hits that clean, and no! And AJ Styles showed a little frustration now. Hitting his hand on the mat and now arguing with the referee. Referee telling AJ it was a 2 count. AJ Styles trying to dispute his claim. Now these two trading blow for blow. AJ Styles rocked off that right hand. AJ Styles still rocked. Smokey made a mistake by not continuing the assault, and AJ Styles able to recover. Another knife edge chop, and no one home there. Smokey with hard right hands. Reversal by AJ. AJ with a German suplex into a bridge. There's 1. There's 2. Smokey kicks out at 2. AJ Styles thinking, what do I gotta do to take out this man? And now AJ Styles looking to hit it. Styles clash. Styles clash. Is AJ Styles gonna win the United States Championship? No, Smokey kicks out at 2. And AJ Styles is beside himself. Oh no. AJ Styles distracted to the referee. We know this music's familiar. Don't. Damn it. The new WEDF Tag Team Champions, Luke Ells and Carl Anderson, are looking to crash the party and potentially help AJ Styles win the United States Championship, much like they helped AJ Styles win that Battle Royal in order to face Smokey in the first place. Wait, hold on a second. It's Danny Jackpot and Zack Starr. Gallows and Anderson don't even realize what's going on. And Zack Starr, Starbreaker. Danny Jackpot's got the WWE Tag Team title right across the face. Daniel Jackpot, cash out to Luke Gallows. The Royal Line has made a statement here. And another Starbreaker. Daniel Jackpot, cash out. AJ Styles just realizing what's going on here. I don't think AJ Styles expected Danny Jackpot or Zack Steiner to come out here tonight. And AJ Styles looking to size up Smokey real quick to hit the phenomenal forearm. Smokey still recovering from the Styles Clash. And AJ Styles looking for phenomenal forearm. No! Smokey counters. Blocks it again. And now Smokey hits the Shatterproof. And Smokey now retained. 1, 2, 3. Smokey retains again.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Undisputed Pro Wrestling United States Champion, Smokey.
AJ Styles thought he had a plan, and that plan he thought was going to work until it crumbled at the hands of Zack Starr and Danny Jackpot. The irony that Smokey is able to retain and survive and hold on to the United States Championship for another day. Against all odds, Smokey's done it again, proving why he is the Primal Warrior. Coming into war here at Survivor Series War Games. Smokey survives the battle. But this war, is it far from over? Only time will tell. And we continue on to other matters here at Survivor Series. It's the SmackDown War Games match. Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and the Usos against Edge, Jon Moxley, and Dolph Ziggler. Who's going to be the final participant? We thought it was going to be Seth freaking Rollins, but thanks to the heinous 3-on-1 assault and the punt to Seth Rollins' skull, I don't think Seth Rollins is going to make it. But here comes the head of the table, the tribal chief, and perhaps the next face of WEDF, groomed by Triple H, Roman Reigns. And Ulafala over the neck of Roman Reigns. Evolution's bloodline had a plan to take up Seth Rollins. They wanted no part of Rollins. Jon Moxley, he was reluctant to accept the offer, the help from Seth Rollins. Maybe even having bad memories of that betrayal that Roman Reigns had after Summerfest against his former brothers. I mean, many people talk about AJ Styles backstabbing Zack Starr in the back, but another backstabbing that is just as equal to that was Roman Reigns stabbing the Shield in the back, being the sword that broke the Shield. Roman Reigns coming out with Paul Heyman. It looks like Randy Orton will be the individual that begins this match as the World Tag Team Champions, the Usos, make their way down to the ring. And the Usos have been pretty successful in their reign as World Tag Team Champions ever since winning them at Battleground against Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. The World Tag Team titles were vacated by the Wyatt family's passing. Usos actually defeated the Headbangers to retain. And the world's greatest tag team, thanks to Chuck Benjamin turning on his friend, Curly Haas. Here comes the show-off, the former WEDF champion who got past Wade Barrett at Saturday morning's main event, and then had to quickly turn his attention to Roman Reigns and Evolution, Triple H company. Dolph Ziggler has joined forces with Edge and Jon Moxley in the fight against Evolution.
You think you know me?
Here comes a man coming out for vengeance. The rated R superstar Edge. Edge defied DDP and doctor's orders as he refused to retire, as he also joined the fight with Jon Moxley and Dolph Ziggler. And they accepted the challenge for War Games on episode 393 SmackDown. Here comes an individual who promised a big change, a pendulum shift. Here comes Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose. Moxley has blood. He's out for blood here tonight at War Games. As you see, the fans are getting ready for this War Games match. Waiting this cage. We saw what happened earlier tonight as the Maverick Club were able to defeat Team Angle before the Wyatt Six made their way out.
The following contest is the men's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Who will be the partner for Team Moxley, as they will have the tough task of starting out with this man right here, Randy Orton, who finished off Seth Rollins with a vicious punt on the last episode of SmackDown. Roman Reigns hitting a spear, Triple H with the pedigree, and a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer shot also to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been marked out indefinitely. And Team Moxley, unlike Team Becky Lynch earlier in the pre-show, they had a plan. I'm not sure if Team Moxley has a plan here in place. Randy Orton looking at this structure, everyone's competing in their first ever War Games match here tonight. But who's it gonna be? What? You gotta be kidding me! Him? What the hell is going on here?
North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, R-Truth.
Well, R-Truth declined an offer from Paul Heyman to join up with Evolution's Bloodline. And now R-Truth is teaming up with the man he lost his money in the bank to, Dolph Ziggler and Edge and Jon Moxley. After everything R-Truth has put everyone through, he's pulling this antic off. I smell a backstabbing. I smell a rat, and his name is R-Truth. This crazy lunatic. We know how much of a lunatic Moxley is. This man's insane. This man's crazy. Well, I can agree that R-Truth did take John Cena to the limit. He is a former member of the NWO. But R-Truth, him? Of all people. And Moxley is beside himself. Moxley, Edge, and Ziggler, they're all in shock. As R-Truth is starting this match off with Randy Orton. R-Truth holding his own there. There's that calf kick. There could be hell to pay for R-Truth buying and rejecting Paul Heyman's offer. And Roman Reigns did tell Heyman that he did not trust R-Truth. Question is, can Team Moxley trust R-Truth? What is R-Truth's allegiances? What is his motive here? Hard right hand, but Randy Orton's still on his feet. He only splits. For a third time in a row, this time he knocks Orton down. But Orton with a kick to the head. We all know how ruthless and dangerous Randy Orton is. He put an Edge at WEDF Battleground. Edge had to fight the entire group of Evolution, minus Ric Flair, to get to Randy Orton. And then couldn't get the job done, but Edge says as long as he's standing, he's going to fight Randy Orton forever. Who's going to be the next participant? Who's going to have the advantage? And it's Evolution's Bloodline that's got the advantage. There's no doubt that perhaps Roman Reigns and Triple H swayed DDP have the advantage, and they believe this is Jey Uso. Randy Orton, go for it. Reverse. R-Truth with the right hand. A reverse Boston Crab. And Orton with the big elbow. Jey Uso taking his time, knowing that Randy Orton has his hands full of R-Truth. Oh! This is R-Truth was able to counter Orton. Jey Uso comes in with that stop sign. Oh, lie detector, and Randy Orton misses. R-Truth is in a 2-on-1 situation here. I don't really feel any sympathy for him. Oh, there's a lie detector on the chair! And a hard right hand. The things are about to even out here. And his team Moxley won. Oh, super kick. They're going to have to team up with R-Truth if we want to win this match. And here comes the former WEDF champion. Here goes Dolph Ziggler. Uso raising his hand to the sky. Ziggler has a little score to settle. RKO runs right into an RKO. Out of nowhere. Hello, Jey Uso. Celebrating like he did something. R-Truth back to his feet. Dolph Ziggler has yet to get out of the box here. Oh, there's a drop kick. R-Truth with a chair interrupted Ziggler. Miscommunication there. Ziggler with another drop kick. Ziggler finally getting his feet wet here in this match. He took an RKO right off the bat. There goes Orton to the other side of the ring. R-Truth taking Uso out. First time that the Usos have been separated from each other. And, oh, another super kick. And ring action in WEDF. Oh, it's going to be Jimmy Uso. Have to make this affair a 3-on-2. What weapon is Jimmy Uso planning on bringing? A steel chair. All weapons are legal. The only way you can lose is by... Oh, wow! He threw that trash can right across the ring. Oh, and just hit Dolph Ziggler with the one on the steel chair. Jimmy Uso going after R-Truth. Samoa drop. Jey Uso keeping Dolph Ziggler grounded. And Jimmy Uso with a big elbow. R-Truth hips up. Oh! Randy Orton always slam onto that stop sign. And so far, Evolution's Bloodline have been in control for the most of this match. Who's going to be the next participant? Team Moxley. They need all the help they can get right now. Orton stalking. RKO again. It's Edge. Edge is in the picture now. And Randy Orton making his way down. Edge going right after Randy Orton. R-Truth with a scissors kick to Jimmy Uso. Edge taking out Uso. Taking out the Usos. Edge is on fire here. And this is, what is R-Truth thinking? R-Truth is on top of the structure. R-Truth! Oh, he missed. Edge with the suplex. All hell is broken loose here. Edge with the boot to Orton. Down goes Ziggler at the hands of the Usos. What was R-Truth thinking? You know, Jimmy Uso with an Uso splash. And now Edge. Springboard coffin drop. And now Edge fighting off Jimmy Uso. Edge with a drop kick. Now Edge. RKO! Right in front of Randy Orton. R-Truth lie detector. And just like that, Team Moxley's in control, but for how long? R-Truth with a neck breaker. But Roman Reigns coming out. Edge with that DDT. Here comes the Tribal Chief, the head of the table. And the Usos, oh, spear to Orton. Roman Reigns missed wildly there. Oh, Superman punch to Edge. Uso splash off the top to R-Truth. Roman Reigns now looking to unleash hell. Attack everyone and leave. RKO to Edge. And a steel chair to bat from Jey Uso. And Roman Reigns going right after the man who rejected them, R-Truth. Orton is there. A super kick to the back of Edge. Jey Uso and Roman Reigns working together. Oh. What a neck breaker by Orton. And now Roman Reigns wrecking everyone right now. Neck breaker to Edge. Another Superman punches. Orton and Reigns having a little miscommunication. Uso splash to Edge. Huge clothesline. And here we go. Jon Moxley, the final man. As the War Games is about to begin, Moxley making a beeline, wasting no time. Not going for anyone but super kick. And Roman Reigns going after Moxley. Orton going after Moxley with some jabs. Clothesline. Orton with an uppercut though. The War Games match has officially begun. Steel chair. Suplex on the steel chair. There goes Orton to the other side of the ring. Other way to win his pinfall or submission. Dolph Ziggler with the cross body. Inadvertently taking Edge out, but missing the Usos. Meanwhile, what are the Usos thinking here? Oh! Guillotine! And Uso splash! Spear! The guillotine locked in on R-Truth, and R-Truth managed to escape. And Moxley going after Orton. Samoa drop. Jon Moxley is in a 2-on-1 situation for Roman Spear. Uso splash. Cover by Roman. 2. Superman punch. Uso splash again. And Roman Reigns, this is complete domination here. Double covers. There's 1, 2, kick out, 2, kick out. I don't think Team Moxley knows what hit him. Moxley has yet to get out of the box here. Wait, that goes Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns gets right back up. Superman punch. What is Jey thinking here? There goes R-Truth. Edge taking out Jimmy. Wait, Roman with a spear from the assist from Jey. Assist from Jey. Dolph Ziggler taking out by like the chair. 1, 2. Roman Reigns has won in complete shock and domination. An assist from Jey Uso to R-Truth. Roman Reigns followed up with a spear. And now Evolution's Bloodline are your winners here at War Games. In the most shocking outcome I've seen here, I did not expect this. I don't think anyone here expected this, but that's why Roman Reigns proves why he is the tribal chief. Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and the Usos standing tall. Who's going to stop this unit? I know this war is far from over between these individuals, especially Jon Moxley. He didn't have a chance to really get his hands on Roman Reigns that much.
Generals gathered in their masses.
With the Usos and Roman and Orton, they were just on another level here tonight. But we're going on to other matters now. This is going to be a fight here. Brock Lesnar taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's the Beast versus the Texas Rattlesnake. What's going to give here? Each time that Brock Lesnar's attacked Stone Cold Steve Austin come back stronger than before. He took the fight to the Beast on the last episode of Raw, hitting him with a Stone Cold Stunner twice. Brock Lesnar came back from a suspension at Battleground, taking his frustrations over losing a possible opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship by taking out both John Cena and Stone Cold, helping The Rock become the #1 contender. They didn't stop there. Brock Lesnar continued to make a target out of Stone Cold Steve Austin as a favor for The Rock. As it looks like Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman were able to be brought back into the fold by the final boss, The Rock. So if Brock Lesnar can defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin, what does that mean for Brock's involvement in the world title scene? Remember, he injured John Cena at Battleground. John Cena mentioned that earlier on tonight. And this is going to be a fight here. An old-fashioned fist fight. Suplexes galore. Something's got to give here. Stone Cold on the road here. Defeated Austin Theory in quick action. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin that was originally going to be Austin was originally going to be the special guest referee for the Daniel Bryan versus The Rock match before Brock Lesnar continuously got involved. He was supposed to lead the contract signing, but JBL found an audible and was able to replace Stone Cold with Mick Foley. And look at this Stone Cold going right after Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar hasn't really had a strong track record here at Survivor Series, losing to Randy Orton. But he did defeat. Stone Cold going after right after Lesnar. He did team up with the next big deal, Bobby Lashley. As the bell rings, the Smash and Sheamus defeat Batista, Goldberg, and Chris Jericho in Survival of the Fittest. And now Stone Cold Alicia to can a big whoop ass on Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's Brock. Last season, Stone Cold Steve Austin lost a Hell in a Cell match involving Jeff Hardy and The Miz. Stone Cold was not able to challenge for the WWF title for the rest of the season. Stone Cold Steve Austin already unleashed hell on the Beast. Stone Cold Steve Austin has been clawing and scratching. He wants to get another opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. And now Austin taking down Lesnar with the Luther Express. Stone Cold Steve Austin has dominated Brock Lesnar here in the early goings. With John Cena and Daniel Jackman, Lesnar's last two matches also had the jump. Stunner! A stunner now! Will this be it? Hook, hand of the ropes, and Lesnar was able to kick out at 2. Brock Lesnar, on the other hand, has not really had much success at Survivor Series. Lost in a traditional elimination match against the Brothers of Destruction, Kane, Undertaker, and Abyss against Mark Henry and Ezekiel Jackson and Lesnar. At the last Survivor Series, they lose to Randy Orton. Lesnar 1 and 2 at Survivor Series. And here we go. The suplex. It's time for Suplex City. This is shades of John Cena and Danny Jackpot's outcome. Play start or no? Danny Jackpot at Summerfest. Jack Star on the Elimination on the anniversary show. And John Cena have forgiven. But Stone Cold Steve Austin not backing down. He's not quitting the fight here on Brock Lesnar. Also going for a suplex. Oh, Brock Lesnar countered. Lesnar countered. And Lesnar into a German suplex again. I don't think Stone Cold Steve Austin's body can. Another suplex.
Suplex City, bitch.
Oh my. Brock Lesnar just said Suplex City. How much abuse can Stone Cold Steve Austin's body take and withstand with each suplex landing on the back of his neck? He's had a broken neck before. Unlike their previous encounter in season 2, this is a different vibe here. Another suplex. Stone Cold Austin. Stone Cold trying to get to his feet. Another suplex. I don't know how many that is. I've lost count of it. That's got to be like 6 or 7 already. And Brock Lesnar taking the fight to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold still showing signs of life here. Stone Cold defeated CM Punk at the second ever Survivor Series. Another stunner. And retained as Survivor of the Fittest against Cena, Angle, Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Triple H, and Miz in the Elimination Chamber before McMahon invaded an impromptu match between Abyss and Stone Cold in a tables match, which Abyss won the WWF title that night at Survivor of the Fittest. And Stone Cold Steve Austin, oh, Brock Lesnar got back up. And now Lesnar looking to take Austin to Suplex City again, but no, Stone Cold Steve Austin not backing down. Stone Cold Steve Austin competing in what is his 101st match here in WEDF. And look at Paul Heyman, that snake, that Paul Heyman, working together with both Evolution's Bloodline and Brock Lesnar and The Rock. Heyman like a double agent. Brock Lesnar not able to recover though. Stone Cold Steve Austin in that elbow drop. Here's a cover, 1. There's 2. Can you put the beast away? No. If there was a man that was able to take the fight to Brock Lesnar, it is Stone Cold Steve Austin. As long as his body can hold up, stunner no one home. Now Lesnar. He's got Austin up. Austin's up. F5. F5. The F5 connects. Is that going to be it? 1, 2. Stone Cold kicks out at 2. And Brock Lesnar is fired up. This is like open season here for Brock Lesnar. Another German suplex. These two are like hunters for their prey. Who's going to be the predator? Who's going to be the prey here? Is that Brock Lesnar's the predator now? Brock Lesnar all fired up here. And now another German suplex. How much more can Austin's body take? I mean, at this point, Stone Cold's been fighting off pure adrenaline. Iron whipping the barricade. Oh, no. We've already seen Lesnar hit an F5 already. He's tearing apart furniture. We've already seen this announce table go to pieces thanks to Abyss on Samoa Joe earlier tonight. And Lesnar wisely restarting the count. Stone Cold's dazed though. This is what Stone Cold Brock Lesnar did to take out John Cena at Battleground that suffered Cena some injuries. And now F5 on the table. F5 through the table. Stone Cold Steve Austin's done. There's no way he can get back from this. Lesnar hooks the leg. There's 1, 2. No, Stone Cold's back and still in the fight. How much more can his body take? And now another German suplex. Also, just stay down. I know you're the toughest SOB. Oh, a punch. Like an act of defiance there. Like a last act of defiance here to Brock Lesnar. Stone Cold doesn't have anything left. Lesnar now not letting go of the hold here. This time a release after a third German suplex. And now Brock Lesnar looking to hit the final blow. A third F5. Referee trying to take care of the turnbuckle. Referee Rosemary moving to the cover. 2. It's over. And Brock Lesnar has conquered Stone Cold. Brock Lesnar has conquered another victim in his quest to become World Heavyweight Champion. He has been on a complete tear since Return of the Beast. And who can stop Brock Lesnar? Who can really stop him right now? Because once that deal between Brock and The Rock is over, you know he's going to be going after whoever goes out of the winner of Rock and Daniel Bryan. John Cena, the host of Survivor Series with the WEDF champion. Wow. Cena telling him like it is. Wow. Oh, refusing to take accountability. That's typical of Joshua Bishop. Joshua Bishop still in his suit attire. He's probably got his wrestling gear underneath that. He just wants that for show. But up next is the WEDF Championship between Joshua Bishop and The Undertaker. Does The Undertaker have one last ride in him?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
Is this the final time we see the bell toll at Survivor Series? The Undertaker made his return after a hiatus following Summerfest at Battleground, confronted the newly crowned WEDF champion, Joshua Bishop. The Undertaker made his sights clear that he wants the WEDF championship. The Undertaker has had some success at Survivor Series. He defeated Abyss at the second ever Survivor Series inside Hell in a Cell. And then the following Survivor Series, last edition Survivor Series, he teamed up with Abyss and Kane to take out the Hall of Pains, Mark Henry, Ezekiel Jackson, and Brock Lesnar, which got Ezekiel Jackson exiled from the Hall of Pain before Matt Morgan replaced him. In the end, the Brothers of Destruction still prevailed at WrestleMania. Undertaker, Kane, and Abyss also prevailed at Summerfest, which was perhaps the final nail in the coffin for the Shield. While we saw Kane and Abyss crumble under pressure, their alliance decayed literally, will the same remain for the Demon of Death Valley as he wages into war against Joshua Bishop and perhaps maybe his final opportunity at winning championship gold. Eerie presence that no one can just explain here. Bishop and Undertaker actually teamed up before against Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes. This is a different man here. CM Punk's gotten into his head. John Cena just now got into his head. What's Joshua Bishop's legacy here? Does he turn into the Ocean Jacks of old? John Cena may have said it right. Undertaker prays. He preys on weakness. And whether or not Joshua Bishop has shown arrogance or not, is there some fear behind those sunglasses? of the main attraction, Joshua Bishop. Perhaps the biggest match in Joshua Bishop's WEDF career. It's all about legacy. Bishop has held his own against WEDF superstars such as Del Rio and Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. They had to cheat to defeat Dolph Ziggler to become the WEDF champion. And this attitude and ego really started in season 2, following that loss to Danny Jackpot. That's really how it all started. He can dispute everything there, but that's really what started everything. All the way back to the original Summerfest. Otis Dex defeated Danny Jackpot in that Iron Man match. Now Forgiven defeated Danny Jackpot in that Ultimate Submission match, winning that series 2 out of 3. Well, that's really where I think it all started, was back then. It's season 2. Forget the Platinum Age, it really started back then. I'll stand by it.
Introducing the challenger from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker! And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 330 pounds, the WWE Champion, Magnificent Joshua Bishop!
Talking arrogance. It's all about legacy. Match number 100 for Joshua Bishop here in WEDF. What legacy will match 100 be under his belt? Will it be slaying the legend, the icon, the legend, the demon of Death Valley, Undertaker? Look at that holy grail, that WEDF title. Joshua Bishop staring into the abyss. And here we go, the referee has rung the bell. This match is underway for the WEDF title. And Bishop already getting cocky here. Not a good idea, taunting the Undertaker. The Bishop fights with the right hand. Undertaker with one. Undertaker, perhaps the best pure striker this business has ever seen. I don't think it's a good idea for Bishop, no matter how good of a striker he thinks he is. I don't think it's wise to go toe-to-toe with the Undertaker, and Bishop got Undertaker in the corner there. But Undertaker, smacking that arrogance smirk right off of Bishop's face with those huge right hands. On the last episode of SmackDown, Undertaker took out the entire group of Redemption. As Joshua Bishop watched as Undertaker hit a tombstone piledriver on Wade Barrett. Maybe that's why Redemption's not here tonight. A double chokeslam on Breeze and Kid. Bishop was going for a DDT, but Undertaker countered. But Bishop tried to be that nice guy. He felt bad for Zack Ryder after retaining for the Intercontinental Championship against him. He tried to work hard, but then he felt like he was disrespected, that all that work was all for naught after the fans turned on him after the Rebellion victory over Brock Lesnar. Undertaker trying to go for a suplex. Does he have what it takes? No. Bishop with a chop block, and now Bishop. Oh my, look at the strength here. That's 309 pounds. Marching around. Undertaker getting right back up after that clothesline. That suplex, I mean. Big knee to the gut. Now Bishop throwing Undertaker in the corner. Now Bishop playing the Undertaker's game with his rights and lefts. The audacity of Joshua Bishop. Hard Irish whip. And now Bishop going for the big boot. No, Undertaker hangs the ropes. And sends Bishop crumbling to the outside. Oh no, don't tell me Undertaker's going to do it. He's not going to jump over the top rope. And what could a vintage Undertaker moment there? I'm in complete shock. Undertaker now with some uppercuts. And a huge right hand. Taking Bishop down. Another one. That just changed the atmosphere here. Chokeslam, no. And now Bishop. Oh my. Oh, what? That's changing the F5 there. Like an F10 he calls that. I thought he was going to go for the FTS there. One of his old finishing moves. Oh my. And Bishop has just turned the momentum back in his favor. Look at that. Boot to the chest of the Undertaker. It's all Bishop here, and he's got Undertaker in a camel clutch. Center of the ring. What does the dead man have? Can he fight out of this submission hold? Undertaker's never tapped out before here in WEDF. And he's not going to here. Undertaker with some hard rights. Reversal by Bishop. Well, for a belly to belly, no, Undertaker blocks. Undertaker now has a flying clothesline. And Bishop rolling to the outside. Maybe get some breathing room here, but Undertaker wasting no time. Oh my! 4 right hands in a row. Off the apron. Oh, off the ring apron there. Undertaker using that ringside awareness. Using every part of the ring as a weapon. Try to keep down the WEDF champion. Undertaker maybe signaling for the end here. The longer this match goes, I feel like it favors Joshua Bishop. Due to the age and longevity, Undertaker going for a chokeslam gun. Goozle, no. Bishop counters again. Oh my. 1. There's 2. No. And again, that boot to the chest of the Undertaker. Bishop is locking in right now. Oh my. calls that Cobra Clutch is the Fame Killer. Undertaker, though, trying to fight out. Trying to regain momentum. Falls on the corner. Undertaker now. Snake Eyes. Undertaker now. Boot to the head. Undertaker showing a second win here. Cover now. 1, 2. No. Undertaker looking to continue this momentum. Oh, can he hit the choke slam? Can he hit it? He finally hit it. The choke slam connects on Joshua Bishop. 2. No. Bishop kicks out at 2. Undertaker now. Maybe trying to soften Bishop up again. Usually he would go for the tombstone right after that choke slam. I think Undertaker knows he's going to have to do a lot more to take Bishop out. Bishop just got the knees up. And Bishop just dropped the Undertaker again. And now Bishop going for a familiar move. Former home of Bishop, Alabama Slam. There's 1, 2, no. Undertaker, though, getting right back up. Bishop with a right hand countering. Undertaker with the right hand. Oh, Bishop with a slap. Undertaker with a punch to the gut. Bishop falls with the right hand. Undertaker with 1. Bishop with 1. Undertaker, though. 4 punches in a row. But Joshua Bishop with the 1 to the gut. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh my, what a right. And another one. All the time. Waste time for nobody. And now Bishop going for the Fall of Ideals. Fall of Ideals connects. Is Bishop going to retain? 2. No, Undertaker kicks out at 2. And Bishop argued with the referee. He thought he had the match in the bag here. Bishop cannot take his eyes off the Undertaker, though. He's arguing with the referee, which he should be capitalizing. Undertaker counters. And now, big boot. Undertaker making Joshua Bishop pay for arguing with Charles Robinson, the referee. And now, go for a tombstone. No one home. Go for Magnum Opus. No, Undertaker got an elbow. No, Undertaker. Is he going to be able to lift him up? The 330-pounder. Oh my God. Last ride. Is this Bishop's last ride? 1, 2. Bishop kicks out at 2. What has Undertaker got to do to put Bishop away and make him rest in peace? Tombstone, no. Bishop blocked it. Now Bishop pulling Undertaker in the corner. No, Undertaker with the right hand. Undertaker, another jumping clothesline. The WEDF champion is reeling. Undertaker bouncing off the ropes. Choke slam again. They caught Bishop. You know, Undertaker stomping away at the main attraction. Undertaker again with the rights. Another one. Oh, Bishop with the right. Undertaker blocking. Undertaker maybe looking to go a little old school here. Does he have what it takes? He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Old school. And now Undertaker cuts the throat. Does Undertaker have one last tombstone? The straps are down. Undertaker signaling for the end. The straps are down. He's got Bishop. He's gonna do it. Tombstone. Tombstone pile driver. Undertaker can't capitalize. That took a lot out of him. Crawling to the cover. One. There's two. Bishop kicks out of two. Undertaker was not able to capitalize immediately, and that might have cost him the WEDF title. Age might have just cost the Undertaker here. And Undertaker go for another choke slam, perhaps. No, Bishop blocks. Oh, the extinction event! Extinction event! That's gotta do it. 1, 2, Undertaker kicks out! How the hell? That's the first time anyone's kicked out of the extinction event. Remember that crippled Shawn Michaels at Summerfest? That destroyed Malik Brown at Unforgiven. And it won Joshua Bishop a WEDF Championship. And Bishop taunting the Undertaker. Undertaker, though, showing some rights and lefts. Countering again. Undertaker, another one. Bishop with a headbutt. Undertaker blocks. Bishop's dazed. Bishop's dazed. Undertaker's got boozled. Another choke slam. And Bishop jumped from that. Undertaker now. Can he hit one more tombstone? Does he have anything left to hit the third? No. Bishop counters. And now Bishop with a clothesline. And now Joshua Bishop. What is Bishop thinking here? No, Undertaker counters again. One last act of defiance. Looking for a tombstone. Can he do it? No, Bishop got out of it and got right for the leg. The leg of the Undertaker, and Bishop fired up. Bishop whipping Undertaker. Belly to belly throw with full force. And now Bishop stalking the Undertaker. Can he hit it? Another extinction event. But no, Bishop, he is not done. Magnum opus, an inverse tombstone pile driver. Undertaker rests in peace. And Joshua Bishop remains WEDF champion.
The WWE champion, magnificent Joshua Bishop.
A legacy-defining moment here tonight for the main attraction, Joshua Bishop, as Bishop proved that he is the main attraction, that he is the man, that he is the alpha male. Joshua Bishop has done it and has shocked the world, slaying the dead man at Survivor Series. The same Survivor Series that made Undertaker home in the world of professional wrestling and sports entertainment. Bishop celebrating with the what the hell is going on here? What the hell? There's Abyss! What the hell is Abyss? His Undertaker just got to his feet. Doesn't even realize what happened here. No! Why? What's this lunatic monster doing? He destroyed Kane, following the loss to Strowman and Joe, and now Abyss, another tombstone. But Abyss so weakened from earlier tonight, he can't even get to his feet. At Survivor Series 2, Undertaker conquered Abyss in Hell in a Cell. But now tonight, Abyss looking to hit the final coffin as the Brothers of Destruction have completely imploded. Why? Why the hell would you do this? Still to come, our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. The final boss, The Rock, challenges the leader of the Yes Movement in his hometown, Daniel Bryan, for the World Heavyweight Championship. And the final boss has made it clear since after Unforgiven that he's here to win titles and money.
The following contest is a special guest referee match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Here comes Mick Foley, who is a long-time adversary of The Rock and a believer of Daniel Bryan.
The special guest referee for this match, Mick Foley.
Mick Foley has a tough task in front of him, though. Mick Foley says he's going to be impartial. He's going to be unbiased. And if there's a perfect man for the job, it is Mick Foley. Despite him maybe not getting around anymore, unable to wrestle anymore, Mick Foley can still provide a lot of value to the WEDF fan nation. And being a guest referee, be the leader of the contract signing, that's what Mick Foley does best. He lays down the law. The commissioner is back for one night only. Mr. Foley's baby boy has a huge task at hand. That's keeping The Rock and Daniel Bryan in line. Mostly The Rock, and prevent Brock Lesnar from getting involved as well, perhaps. And here is the final boss. After a long hiatus, The Rock returned to in-ring action at Battleground, defeating John Cena and Stone Cold Steve Austin in that triple threat match. Thanks to Brock Lesnar's involvement, but nonetheless, The Rock is the #1 contender. The Rock has had the upper hand between him and Daniel Bryan, besides what happened last time on Raw, when Daniel Bryan hit the knee plus, and then hit a dive through a table. On the Raw before, The Rock hit a rock bottom on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's competed every week. He's been competing week in and week out. The Rock, though, chooses and picks when he wants to fight. And here comes the champ. Listen to the ovation here in his hometown of Seattle, Washington. The 12th man in full effect here. Does Daniel Bryan have one more title defense in him? And perhaps his toughest task to date. That's somehow dethroning the Brahma Bull, the final boss, the People's Champion, The Rock. Daniel Bryan definitely has the home field advantage here. Daniel Bryan defied all odds, defeating John Cena at Summerfest after doing a successful Money in the Bank cash-in, doing it the right way. Beating Stone Cold. Steve Austin at Unforgiven, and then retaining against Kurt Angle at Battleground.
Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Superstar! And his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Bryan!
Rock has a 55-pound weight advantage, almost a half a foot taller than Daniel Bryan. But that's not going to stop Daniel Bryan. Perhaps the best shape he's in, the best mind state of his career right now. See Mick Foley raising that world title up high. And here we go. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It's Daniel Bryan. It's The Rock. Bell rings. Here we go. Bryan with a kick to the gut already. Bryan with those sharp kicks. Going for the hamstrings of The Rock. In the midsection. Oh my. Daniel Bryan again. Oh, The Rock with an elbow. And now The Rock go for a Russian leg sweep. So easy anyone can do it. Still don't remember where that originated from. Everyone knows where that originated from. That Dalton guy. Where did that Russian leg sweep so easy anyone can do it came from? Please. If you know, Dalton Rollins, please tell me. Oh, a drop kick by The Rock. Now The Rock in control right now of Daniel Bryan. Maybe sizing up early for an early Rock bottom. No, The Rock with a hard right hand. And The Rock dominating Daniel Bryan so far. Remember, a title cannot change hands by countouts or disqualification. Rock using every second, every part of the apron, every part of the ringside area to his advantage. Well, Daniel Bryan trips on The Rock with a drop toe hold. And Daniel Bryan back on the offensive. And Daniel Bryan now. Hard kicks in the corner. Reversal by The Rock. Rock with a power slam. Just like that, The Rock is back in control. Belly to belly throw. Rock stalking Daniel Bryan. No! Arm drag. Daniel Bryan is in trouble here. But Daniel Bryan with the right hand. And The Rock with a kick to the midsection. And now The Rock looking for the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter, can he roll Bryan over? Daniel Bryan, a submission specialist, but The Rock with the early submission now in this match. Rock known for that sharpshooter. I believe he actually defeated Mick Foley to win the WWE Championship years ago, thanks to a screw job using the sharpshooter. But Daniel Bryan, drop kick to the knee. And now Daniel Bryan, cattle mutilation locked in. He's got those arms hooked in a double underhook with a head bridge to the mat, using all that force to get The Rock fight out of this. Yes, The Rock hand, big elbow. Good grief. And now The Rock, big clothesline. Few Rock chants when they're booing some smart chanting The Rock's name. Looking for a rock bottom, no. Daniel Bryan with a big headbutt taking down a Samoan. The Rock is a Samoan. I don't think it's a good idea to headbutt a Samoan. Well, Daniel Bryan, he doesn't care. Rock's dazed. The Rock is dazed. And a suplex. Now Rock rolls to the outside, but Daniel Bryan not letting up. Going for a suicide dive. And The Rock, he kept up. Daniel Bryan with a knee. And Mick Foley just counted 3 again. He got a little confused there. But Daniel Bryan taking out The Rock and not letting up on the offense. Daniel Bryan going up to the top rope. Mick Foley's up to a 5 count. Daniel Bryan, missile drop kick. Bryan into the cover now. There's a 1. There's 2. And Rock kicks out at 2. And now Bryan go up top again. Oh, The Rock called him. Oh, Bryan goes crashing to the mat. Now The Rock with an atomic drop. And another atomic drop. And now Rock counter. Oh, DDT. And Bryan's stunned. Mick Foley with the count. 2. And The Rock can't get a 3 count there. Daniel Bryan trying to roll out of harm's way. Looking for another sharpshooter. No. And now Bryan. Crucifix. Crucifix into a roll. 2. 2 count. And now Daniel Bryan rolling Rock up. Getting a little maybe desperate there. There's a roll of only gets a 2 count. And Bryan rolling through. Look at this. 1. Pulling into the cover. No. And, oh, Rock with a big clothesline. And now Rock. Power Roberts whipping the corner. Bryan with the right hand. Bryan whipping Rock in the corner. There's a drop kick. And Daniel Bryan fired up. He's not letting up. There's another one in the corner. And The Rock is dazed. The Rock is former WEDF champion. Wait, going for the yes lock. Yes lock locked in. Daniel Bryan last season faced Cesaro. Chavo Guerrero for the television championship. My bad, Chavo Guerrero. The Rock countering the yes lock. Oh my, two-time WEDF champion, The Rock, looking to win his third world title in WEDF, stalking Daniel Bryan. Looking for a rock bottom. No, Daniel Bryan countering. And Daniel Bryan with those famous yes kicks. The fans counting how many kicks he hits them with. Right to the sternum. And right to the side of the head. And now Mick Foley rolling into the cover. Will Daniel Bryan retain? 2? No. Rock kicks out of 2. Now Daniel Bryan with a triangle choke. Triangle choke locked in. The Rock's in trouble. You lose breath every time. And Daniel Bryan's got that cinched in. He's got it locked in. What's the Rock going to do here in this situation? Rock hasn't faced a submission special since like facing Kurt Angle. And the guy who shall not be mentioned. Oh my, the Rock overpowers it. Well, that took a lot out of the Rock. Rock is dazed. Countering. And now the Rock. Irish whip. Spinebuster. Spinebuster connects. And now, looking for the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. Rock not even taking the elbows off. That's how much he hits the fans. People's elbow. Hates those ungrateful fans. He calls it 2. No. And the Rock arguing with Mick Foley for the count. Rock telling Foley he's supposed to be his friend and longtime adversary. Rock not realizing that Daniel Bryan's to his feet. Hey, Rock brought into Foley. And now Daniel Bryan with a running knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Daniel Bryan had the Rock down for a good 7 seconds. And Daniel Bryan trying to get Foley to his feet. As the Rock is dazed. And the Rock. Oh no, Rock has got some dirty tactics in his hands. Mick Foley gets up to his feet. And now wait, Mick Foley! Mandible claw to the Rock! Mick Foley just retaliated! Mick Foley retaliated! Mick Foley retaliated from the rock bottom! And now, assisting Daniel Bryan in the most, shocking way possible. Daniel Bryan might have injured his knee there. And now, the Rock taking it to the outside. This is a complete abuse by the Rock. Oh no, he's tearing up furniture. And the Rock grounding Daniel Bryan with some punches. Hey, come on now. Come on now. Absolutely ridiculous. And now the Rock's got a weapon. And Mick Foley's down for the count. And the Rock using the steel chair as a weapon. Oh my. And now Rock with a belly on the chair. Is Mick Foley going to let this go? Oh, and a spinebuster on the chair. Mick Foley's down and out, and the Rock's doing whatever the hell he wants. Rock not disqualifying. The Rock. Mick Foley didn't see anything. And now the Rock. Maybe like a hit at rock bottom. No! Daniel Bryan counters. Daniel Bryan. DDT on the table. And Daniel Bryan going off the top of the table. Daniel Bryan still has fight left despite all the abuse he took on the outside, following The Rock abusing every rule in the book here. Looking for the yes, like, no Rock counters. Whip in the corner. Daniel Bryan countering. Daniel Bryan whips the Rock in the corner. And there's those stiff kicks to the midsection of the Rock. Mick Foley has been very lenient here. And now, Rock reversing. Oh, Daniel Bryan gets the knees up. And Daniel Bryan on the second rope. Drop kick off the second rope. And Daniel Bryan all fired up, maybe looking to hit the knee plus. The running knee. No, the Rock side swipes. The Rock side swipes the running knee. And now Rock bottom. The Rock bottom connects. Mick Foley into the cover. 1, 2. Daniel Bryan kicks out of 2. Holy hell. And the Rock is beside himself. Arguing again on Mick Foley. And Daniel Bryan trying to take advantage of the Rock arguing with Mick Foley. Going for a sharpshooter again. No. Daniel Bryan counters. And now Daniel Bryan, the running knee. Running knee, but Daniel Bryan can't capitalize. Crawling into the cover. Can Daniel Bryan do it? 1, 2. Rock kicks out at 2. 2.9. 2.99999. And now Daniel Bryan arguing with the Rock. Arguing with Mick Foley, I mean. And the Rock from behind with a bulldog. And now Rock is exposing the turnbuckle. Oh. And the Rock, face first on the turnbuckle. The Rock abusing every rule in the book. And Daniel Bryan arguing with Foley might have cost him here. Might have cost him dearly. Rock bottom for the second time. Foley into the cover. 1, 2. New champ.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion
The Rock, the final boss, is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Daniel Bryan took his eyes off the prize. See Daniel Bryan you could tell the sadness in his eyes. You could tell he worked very hard for this. It all came crumbling down thanks to the Rock exposing the turnbuckle, throwing Daniel Bryan into it, and hitting his second rock bottom to win his third world title in WEDF. But what's to come down the road as we start our road to Armageddon. We will see you later. Good night, everyone, for Survivor Series.
Also buds.